Brooker takes an irreverent look back at the year. His 2010 wipe is on the way at 10. We find our sea legs in Scottish waters now on BBC Two on a new journey for the three men.
This year, three men are going to one of the most spectacular, the most beautiful, and most exciting places to sail in the world. Or at least, that's what it says in Sail Scotland, the Scottish Tourist Board pamphlet.
Spray is pretty bad here, isn't it? Ow, it's spray on my eyes. It's a speedboat!
For God's sake.
We're almost there anyway.
No, it's not clever.
We're almost at Auchinlecky House.
Clever.
It's great to have a place we can just bring the boat straight to, isn't it?
It is, good.
Yeah.
Are you going to moor it up here then?
Yeah, I will. I'll probably tie it off
Is that what you're saying? Is that? Mayday, mayday, mayday.
We're almost there.
Mayday. Dara's driving. Mayday.
Oh, that is choppy, isn't it?
We're taking the longest journey we've ever attempted to explore the Western Isles of Scotland.
Yeah, well, this is your standard day in a boat, really, to be honest.
And on our trip, we stumble into a sea anomaly that nearly kills us.
We go native.
That's the viewers aren't ready for that.
The very idea.
Griff and Dara end up having a Highland fling.
Very good, Dara.
Griff is the most competitive man in the universe.
We'll be steaming, sailing,
Stand by to harden up.
rowing,
I haven't got the stamina for it. Think of my money, Greg.
and mooching about the remotest parts of the British Isles.
I couldn't last an hour living out here. No. Before I go start raving mad, I'll be wandering around the heather naked, clutching a dead rabbit and a whiskey bottle.
I'm not eating this now.
So far, in Three Men and a Boat, we've sailed on my own yacht, badly.
Rory's nearly killed us in his Cornish home waters twice.
Whoa!
And Dara ended up in a paddy when we traipsed around Ireland.
Top of the morning to you, Dara.
With none of us having any connection whatsoever with Scotland, we decided we needed some inspiration from some people who've actually done this trip. Albeit 200 years ago.
Go on, tell me what you know about this place then. This is Auchinlecky House. It's a house. It's in Auchinleck.
Yes.
I think the name says it all, doesn't it?
It doesn't say enough.
It's
the name doesn't say it all.
Boswell's house. Boswell was Scottish.
Yes.
Johnson was English. In fact, it's from Lichfield.
In the 1700s, James Boswell was the Judith Chalmers of his day, famed for his travel writing, and his biography of the famous dictionary writer Dr. Johnson, who became his best friend. And Auchinleck House, near Glasgow, was the Boswell family home.
So what are we doing here anyway?
In the year, Griff,
Yeah.
in the year
I'm listening, yeah.
73.
1773,
Yeah.
Boswell and Johnson undertook a tour of the Western Isles, which is the old name for the... Yeah.
What a handicraft to have. A library filled with Boswell.
A tour of the Hebrides with Samuel Johnson in 1717.
Yeah.
And we are going to recreate that backwards.
So our plan is to do our own tour of the Highlands and Islands by heading up the west coast, going to Crinan, Oban, Isles of Mull, Skye and finally Harris, where we'll try and catch the last week of the fly fishing season.
What do you think about a 63-year-old man hanging around with a 33-year-old man?
What do you think of a 38-year-old man hanging around with two men in their mid-50s? That's what I want.
Boswell was a drinker, apparently, but he was worried about how much he drank, so he wrote it down.
And how is that going to change anything?
It doesn't change, it just means he has to stop drinking while he writes it down, you know. Pint.
The effort of holding a pen will stop him holding a second drink.
So on the Friday the
kept the chronicle.
17th of October, 7 pints of claret he had. It is my intention to write down everything I eat and drink on this trip in the manner of Boswell. So we'll start, what have we had so far?
Did you have a breakfast?
Yeah, for breakfast I had 2 bottles of Chardonnay, 2 bottles of port and a large rum and coke.
To the north of Auchinleck House is Greenock on the Clyde. Here we're going to take advantage of a local transport service to get us on our way.
And why is this a good way to travel? Somebody explain to me what we're doing here.
Dr. Johnson.
I know what
Boswell.
Johnson
Wait a minute,
and
Dr. Johnson
Boswell.
and Boswell, when they had to go and travel in the wilds, they reckoned that travelling by sea was about 3 times as fast as travelling by land.
Okay.
So we're going to go away, which is about 6 times as fast as travelling by land. Well, it is a boat of sorts.
This is a scheduled seaplane service that runs daily, taking passengers all over the islands, which we would hopefully, and eventually, discover by a real boat.
3 men on a boat. We're not really
On a boat yet.
been on any boats, really, have we?
Well, we're on 2 boats now for a short period, and then the boats lift off.
This feels like cheating, somehow.
If Boswell and Johnson could have taken a seaplane, they would have done. And this one feels like it dates from their time, at least on takeoff.
I can't get any more out of it, skipper.
That is great, wow.
You feel like you're in a sort of bombing run, don't you? Like a Lancaster bomber coming in to drop a few bombs on West Glasgow. 3 men totally given up on boats now. We'll never get back in a boat again.
3 men only loosely connected to the boat.
We'll be touching down at the end of the Crinan Canal, where our first proper boat is waiting for us. From there, we'll head up the coast to where we've been entered into a sailing race that will take us all the way to Oban, gateway or doorstep to the Highlands and Islands.
From up here you can see about 58 golf courses. And a nudist colony over there. And by the looks of it, the water's very cold.
There is a map and we're trying to vaguely keep up with where we are, but frankly it's an unending tapestry of incredibly beautiful rugged islands and hills and fish farms, and it's just stunning.
The Crinan Canal was finished in 1800 and was immediately dubbed the prettiest shortcut in Scotland. It was built so that commercial boats on the Clyde near Glasgow could get to the islands more quickly. But not as quickly as us.
One such commercial boat was the Clyde Puffer that we were taking next. They were called puffers since they are steam-driven, and Vic 32 is one of the last ones still working. Since Griff has form on starting boats, he's offered to get her going. And I've come along to mock.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, Griff.
Hi. Can we come down?
Yeah, certainly.
You're very deep.
Yeah, we are. Yep, we're below the waterline.
Nice to meet you. I'm Griff.
How you going, Griff? I'm
This
Lyle.
is Dara.
Hey,
Hello.
Dara.
All right,
How are
nice
you
to meet you. How are
good?
you?
Yep.
So tell us about the engine then.
Well, the boat was built in 1943 for the war effort. It's a 2-cylinder compound engine.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's 120 brake horsepower. And it's condensing, so that means it reuses the steam that it takes to power it. It converts it back to water.
Okay, and can you just switch it on?
No.
I guess not.
No, being steam, the first process is you got to light the fire in the boiler to boil the water.
Right.
And that's a process that'll take us 48 hours to do. So
Just a minute, I think we better take a...
Yeah, this is we're quite short in time.
Yes, that's right. We're not going anywhere for 2 days. Nonetheless, we have to get the boiler going, and it all starts with a shovel full of oily rags.
This is as complex as it gets.
Yes, you have to light a
now
match.
make sure you light all the rags. That's it. Yep. Okay.
Jesus, so what are you moving?
Just so you can light the other side.
Oh, God, warn me.
Now what do we do, boss?
Put them in there.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Are we introducing fire to the British public?
Yeah.
There are young people who haven't seen actual fire in a long time.
The boiler needs to be slowly fed with wood and then coal whilst it starts.
We think that watching that happen for 2 days might not make quite as electric a piece of television as we've become renowned for. So, yeah. So,
no, I mean,
and also
this show can be quite slow moving at the best of times.
And we are a little bit too lazy to stay up all night doing that, aren't we? I think maybe.
Well, I will see you in 2 days' time.
We'll see you in 2 days' time.
Perfect.
Very good.
So while Lyle looks after the boiler, we look after ourselves. We hail a local taxi, a water taxi, and head west to the Isle of Jura.
The Isle is famous for two things. It's the second most sparsely inhabited island after rum, and they make whiskey, which is different from rum.
My plan is to visit this distillery, which is celebrating its 200th anniversary this year. It was founded in 1810.
You'll have a stalk there, will you?
I'll have a stalk. I think we're a bit late for a stalk because...
What's a stalk?
It's a little glass of whiskey. Dr. Johnson talks of it approvingly. You wake yourself up in the morning with a wee dram.
You certainly would wake us up.
And you have it with your breakfast.
It's connected to the word, the Scots Gaelic word, meaning a kick in the head, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you need a kick in the head, Rory?
Would you like a kick
I'll
in the
let
head?
you decide.
I'd imagine most of the lady waiting staff would happily give you a kick in the head after.
200 years ago, Jura's population was 1,000. But in common with much of the Highlands, people were cleared to make way for the more profitable sheep, and another Highland beastie which now outnumbers the locals.
How many people on Jura? 189 people on Jura and 5,000 sheep. Was it deer?
No,
Deer,
5,000
deer. There's a lot of venison on the menus here.
Well, we're not going to see the deer, unfortunately. We're going to see the
We're
sheep.
going to see sheep.
Venison nice?
Maybe go to
Where are you going?
Is it deer? I'm going to the distillery.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't drink too much, Rory.
Don't shag too many sheep.
Jura used to be owned by just one clan, the Campbells. Nowadays it's split into 6 estates, the largest being the Ardfin estate, which covers most of the south of the island. It's up for sale.
So what I'm looking at around me here, those hills, all this is all...
To the left and right, everything you can see on Dara is Ardfin estate.
And are people nervous about who's going to buy it?
I guess, in a way, because you get used to the same owners, and Ardfin estate they've been good owners to the island, you know, they've been very helpful.
If you're interested, by the way, it would help if you had £3.5 million and an interest in hairy cows.
So, whilst Rory goes for his kick in the head, we've opted for a kick in the crutch. We're going to help with the seasonal task of sheep shearing.
I like the way the sheep are being pulled out for greeters.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing you do this, but I just know that the camera would pull away and I would just have sheep's blood all over me. There'd be a dead... I'd be like, I'm dreadfully, dreadfully sorry I have killed your sheep.
Isn't this a skill you've always wanted?
No, of all the skills we've done this thing, this is still a skill I can never see myself go, oh, thank heavens I learned shearing that time.
In the middle of somehow you're just walking across the hills one day and you go, I must shear a sheep.
I can't see any possible context in which I would ever be grateful.
Meanwhile, I am much more interested in Jura's whiskey, which is aged for a minimum of 10 years.
Oh, what a smell that is.
Cracking, isn't it?
This is wonderful. I'll have a pint, please.
Master distiller Willie Cochrane is experimenting with old casks to add flavour. Whiskey straight from these is strong, at up to 65% alcohol.
And this one here is a Pinot Noir. It's an ex-Pinot Noir
So
wine
this has
cask.
red wine in it.
Yes. And then screw it in
Our children, don't try this at home.
put it in as far as you can get it.
I've heard that before.
Yes. Well done.
Yes. Left-handed as well. Very nice. Ooh, I'm getting Pinot Noir off that. Yes. What a coincidence. Now, how do I approach this? I nose it first?
I would nose it first.
Ah, fantastic. Is that what you mean by nosing? Have I done that? Okay, here goes. Now, do you have strong opinions about whether you should dilute it, either ice or water? Or...
No, it's a no-no. If you're drinking it without water, which you're about to do, I would only take a little sip and let your saliva reduce the strength of it.
Yes, we like. Yes,
You
good.
like that, yeah?
Good. I want. Yeah, I take it.
Pick him a good one now, David. One that doesn't kick.
No.
Now, how do I do this?
Rest the sheep.
Yeah.
Sheep's head against your groin.
All right.
You actually are in communion with that animal.
I am there.
Yeah, it is amazing that you and sheep are one.
Does the sheep bite?
No.
No.
Well, I could do, but you would need to be. You would need the potential.
Wait a minute. I don't like the disagreement here.
It won't
on
bite.
the potential. It won't.
No.
Okay.
You're going to come in here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're going to let the head drop down there.
Yes.
Okay.
Let the head drop down there.
Right. You take your hand out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't we just leave it at this? You look great the way you look already. You don't need this. Where am I going first?
Hang on a minute.
There.
Yeah, don't pull the...
Well, just your hand.
I don't need any advice from you, Dara. And there already he's telling me how to do it. He won't do it himself. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, okay, all right,
Okay.
here we go.
Nicely done. Aim for my finger. Right, stop and go back. That's good. Now try and lift your hand a little so that the point of the shear is on the skin.
I'm an old sheep shearer, and I'm happy shearing sheep.
Yes.
Woo! Not there.
Right.
Don't bite there.
Right.
There's a manoeuvre where you've got to turn that sheep around. They haven't taught you that bit. And I dread to think what position you and the sheep are going to end up in.
Everything went off at once. The sheep went off and the machine went off. I think we better now leave the sheep.
The sheep picked its moment there.
Whoa.
And while the sheep was picking its moment, Rory has picked his favourite barrel.
What a great day's work this is, eh?
Yeah.
How many bottles did we get out of this then?
You've got about 300.
300. Okay, yeah. We'll just have to cope with 300.
Do you think that'll do you?
Yeah. It's not just me.
It's not just me.
Willie and the other 200 or so islanders are known as Dúrachs, proud of their island and their whiskey. Before forcing me to leave, he had a little surprise for me.
Wow.
Because you're something special, we are like to make you an honorary Master Dúrach. So I'd like to award you with this certificate, which you can see there. And it's saying that you're now a Master Dúrach. Your name on it.
Number one, so I'm the first.
You're the first Master Dúrach.
I am so honoured. That is magnificent. I want to take a few bottles away with me. Willie. How many am I allowed to take as Master Dúrach number one?
Basically, as many as you can carry.
As many as I can carry?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for that challenge.
Okay, yes.
So, while Rory has nearly killed himself with freebies, and I've nearly killed myself with a set of electric shears, we all set off to nearly kill ourselves with some sightseeing.
Put me in the back of a really fast boat zipping over the water and I'll smile like an 8-year-old, particularly on the way to what's known as the Darao'Briain whirlpool, a genuine whirlpool created by vortices and the formation of rocks around the islands. I don't know what to expect, but everyone we say to it, we're going to Darao'Briain, they go, oh, Darao'Briain. According to people, there's like a step in the water, there's danger, serpents. It's like something out of one of those like Mappa Monday things where there's a whirlpool and there's like a giant tentacle coming out and grabbing boats down. I got a whole Jules Verne image in my head of what this is going to look like. If it turns out it's just a small area of water swirling gently, I'll be enormously disappointed. We've also been told that we have to get there by 3, because apparently the whirlpool knocks off for the afternoon. Apparently the whirlpool's on a pretty tight schedule, and if we're not there by 3, it's got to go and whirl somewhere else. So that's why we've got to hammer down, and hopefully we'll be there before Mr. Whirlpool finishes for the day.
And this is a stretch of water, described by the Royal Navy as the most violent and dangerous in the UK.
George Orwell, who wrote 1984 while staying on Jura, nearly drowned by rowing too close.
Is that it there?
Look, that's a whirlpool. That's definitely whirling around. But it doesn't look as if it's going to suck us under, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Do you know what? I don't think it's a whirlpool. I think he's just driving around in a circle.
Oh, yeah, he's going to drive around until it starts.
Honestly, they get bigger waves in my local swimming pool when they switch the wave machine on.
Perhaps the legendary Corryvreckan was having an off day. It was quiet.
Look at this, up ahead.
Too quiet.
Griff, I'm not sure that's the best thing to say near a dangerous sea anomaly.
The whirlpool is angry with us. The gods of the whirlpool.
We've insulted the whirlpool. To slag off the whirlpool.
The gods were angry. We were just saying.
So childish. Just because you didn't get a whirlpool, you had to drown us.
It's a great, very, very disappointing whirlpool, I thought. Really.
I'll tell you what, after a morning drinking Jura whiskey, that's just what you want. A solid wall of water breaking over you. It's just perfect. Perks you up a treat.
Since we had inadvertently inflated our buoyancy aids, Captain Sandy decided to run us through the whirlpool. One more time.
I just hung my washer up.
Can I get off now?
The puffer's boiler was still only halfway there, so our first night has been a gentle one.
Lovely cabin I'm in now, right in the hold of the ship, actually, in the very bowels of Vic 32, which they used to use this for obviously storing all the stuff they were taking out to the islands or the ships or whatever, and now turned into these rather elegant cabins. Very quiet because you don't hear any noise in a steamboat. The steam engine doesn't make any noise. It's fantastic.
In fact, it's so quiet, I have no difficulty hearing Rory McGrath snoring at all.
With another day to kill before the puffer could take us anywhere, another day trip was in order.
Oban is a small town whose population triples in the holiday season, the main draw being its ferry terminal and easy access to the islands. But for Rory, the attraction lies elsewhere.
Oban Distillery, the second oldest in Scotland, after Glenturret in the Creeth. When Johnson and Boswell came to Oban, all it was a distillery. This was all it was. In fact, Oban exists because of this distillery. And it's built up to be, you know, the seafood capital of Scotland. Gateway.
And a very beautiful town. Gateway to the Highlands.
Gateway to the Highlands, yes.
But do you intend to start every morning with a trip through a distillery?
The doctor said, Rory, a distillery every day.
Really?
Yeah.
And get it done by before 10 o'clock?
Brendan is the head of the distillery, and being an old hand at this now, I'm showing Dara the ropes.
So this 10-year-old, but it's cask strength, so 55, 56% alcohol.
Right. I'm just going to give it a quick nose, Brendan.
How often do you drink whiskey out of a jug?
Daily.
Really?
Smell that. Sorry, nose that.
It smells of whiskey.
Doesn't it? It's got a distinct whiskey smell.
It smells of anger and regret.
late nights in tears.
Yeah, it does. It smells of, you know, it smells of I miss my family. But she won't let me near the kids. That's what it smells of.
Don't swirl it too much or you'll just get a rush of alcohol.
That's a great face.
I tell you what. That's an honest face.
So Johnson, in all his travels, writes down everything he drinks, and whiskey is never mentioned. Port, Madeira, rum, sherry, red wine.
That's kind of before whiskey became a legitimate business. Back then, whiskey was farmers would make it from leftover barley that they couldn't feed. It was just a way to make some more money, so they'd eat some of the barley.
Was that legal?
No, it was all illicit until...
Was it like poaching?
It was still whiskey. It was still whiskey. It was the same process. It was simply done out in fields by rivers, and they didn't pay tax on it because it was just illicitly. The whiskey they made then would taste almost identical to the whiskey we made today when they had a good day, but there would be a real amount of inconsistency in what they produced.
And the barrels they were using, I mean, did they discover that American barrels were good simply because somebody had to get barrels from somewhere? And...
You made it in a field as quickly as you could, collected it in whatever material you had. So some stuff they probably wouldn't even have put in anything, they'd have just sold it straight away, and that was rough.
Griff, meanwhile, is also looking at whiskey at one of the tourist shops.
It's everywhere, the whiskey. Look, this is the whiskey shop here. And the whole thing, this is just the sort of Coca-Cola of the Highlands whiskey, really. It's just a great big marketing sort of invention, a wonderful marketing invention as far as Scotland's concerned, because making whiskey keeps the entire islands and highlands going, really. The actual whiskey, the actual stuff, you know, the bottle, the labelling, the stuff that goes in it, only costs 15p. The rest of it is all tax, in fact. The government takes most of it in tax. Of course, I'm only talking as one who drank his allocation of whiskey before the age of 30. So I don't touch the stuff. Mind you, I have to say, thinking back, as a sort of bit of a reformed toper, thinking back, I have to say that probably the most odious drink that you could ever drink was whiskey.
Except possibly a cup of Scottish coffee. No, it was lovely. Just what we needed before going to the Kilmore Highland Games.
There's long jumps and high jumps. Hammer, light hammer.
Yeah. Get hammered.
Weight over bar.
What weight? I think anything that requires strength or ability we should not do.
What, you think we should aim for skill?
Yeah, skill.
Oh, wait a second. Caber.
Yay.
It's caber.
Haven't you tossed a caber at all?
Yes, I'm a well-known tosser around these parts.
And how is it difficult?
It is difficult. It's the hardest thing. We would not be able to pick up, the three of us, one of the cabers they toss.
Really?
Very, very heavy. But they do a junior caber.
There's a caber for 11 to 15-year-olds.
We'll do that one.
Okay.
But to actually take part in the games, the rules state that you must be wearing Highland attire.
Since none of us have much more than jeans and t-shirt, and most of those are soaked through thanks to a certain vengeful tidal anomaly, we head to the local tailors.
So this afternoon we had to turn up completely as bogus Scotsmen.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
What tartan would you recommend that we wore?
What's nicely
to
generic?
cause no trouble? We don't want to cause any clan
I will get
differences.
you something that will suit you.
Is that how much it costs?
Yep.
Brian, what time is
Let's
that,
not
Brian?
go. Let's just go sailing. It's cheaper. I mean, honestly, you can get a full...
Don't spoil it.
Can actually
745 quid.
Well, let's get kilted up then.
Yes.
And you come, sir.
I'm impressed with the fact that the dressing room curtain is in tartan. Yeah.
It's a spare kilt for an extremely large person.
Yes.
Turning up. Well,
there's an extremely large person in there. So.
We've got nothing that fits you except the changing room curtain.
We'll drape it around you, Rory.
You're right there. Assuming position.
I'll tell you the other thing, though, that this suits Rory because, I don't know, he'll look good in this, because he has very shapely legs.
Really?
No, wait for this. You know, we're talking about 20 years ago now, but he used to appear in these horrible lemon yellow, really skimpy little shorts because he thought it excited waitresses. And when he turned, you'd be surprised about how shapely his legs are.
Okay, I look forward to it, because I may be distracted by how shapely the rest of him is.
Excuse me. Wash yourself. I feel all right? Good.
Yes, fantastic.
That looks just like the bath towel.
It is a bath. It is a bath. I've just had a bath.
It's good. And the shapely leg, Rory. It's a look, anyway.
Right, so.
I don't think this is the right sporran for you. Let's go and look at some of the sporrans. This is what you mean. It's a big hairy one. Yes, look at that. That's much more impressive. There's
a whole badger here.
if you don't mind me saying so, sir, that's much more you.
I don't really do hats well.
You do that hat well. That's the best hat I've ever seen you in. It really suits you. Don't always just. Oh, no, that's fantastic. It really suits you.
Oh, wait.
Don't do that. You're ruining it.
Brian, is that the...
That's the native look.
We don't want to... There we go. The viewers aren't ready for that.
The very idea.
That's how you got to wear it. That's nice.
Brian, is that the...
It creates its own ecosystem.
That's the correct
The
way,
temperature is going to
Is that the pregnancy target you've given it?
Yeah.
That's unfair. Coming from you.
Yeah, if I may say so.
Griff, it's your turn.
I'm
Griff.
going.
Get in.
Yeah, I'm going round.
Just turn back then and get me that shirt. It needs to be nice and firm.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome to the shop floor, Mr. Griff, Rhys McJones?
Oh, that works, actually. Yeah.
Are you keckless, as we say in Liverpool?
Are you?
No, I've got mine on.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's just...
I'm the only Celt here who's actually gone for this. I'm the only genuinely son of the soil, rugged Highland man.
Now Rory and I will join you.
Deep hand.
You can if you want.
Come on, Rory.
No,
You just can't do it, can you?
I would have put clean ones on had I known. Not the first ones I found on the floor of my bedroom.
Aye, ladies, this is what you've been waiting for. No, it's too embarrassing to see this happen. It feels like one of those girls on a binge in Nottingham.
What pristine white...
No. Rory, no comments, please. It's enough. It's visual biz.
It's been the same pants for the last 4 days.
Well, can we sniff them, Griff, please?
It's funny how the rough sort of feel of the tartan.
It's like chafing you, Griff. Are you being chafed?
Quite disturbing.
I find this very liberating. Not in a kind of comic way. I'm actually genuinely enjoying it.
Quite used to it yet.
The origins of the Highland Games are somewhat blurred, but one thing is for sure, that the modern resurgence is down to Queen Victoria and her promotion of all things Highland, including kilts, bagpipes, and people with ginger hair. Well, she was nearly successful.
Hey,
we're the only ones in kilts.
People wearing kilts.
I know, I thought you had to have a kilt to turn up.
Trousers.
Traditional Highland wear is this sort of plastic pack-a-mack.
You begin to feel it now, by the way.
Even the dogs don't.
You don't feel the draft when you're in the shop. But
It's the commando backfiring.
the commander feels it. You get a certain sense of it all right here in the cold.
The original games included events like twisting the legs off a cow. Unfortunately, nowadays more normal feats of strength are the main attraction. The Kilmore event is a wee local affair. But some Scottish games attract 3,500 competitors and double that in America.
Do you go around a whole series of Highland Games and compete amongst yourselves, as it were? Yeah.
Travel all over Scotland.
Yeah?
Yeah, from the borders right up to the top of Scotland.
Right.
So, and then go out on the islands too.
Yeah.
As far flung as well as America.
That's your summer gone, though, is it?
Yeah. And then...
Used up?
No. And then you go out, when I was in Jakarta in Indonesia a few months back, throwing.
Right.
And then they go out as far as Japan too.
And do you pull trucks along and things like that as well?
I've done. I pulled a car this year. You're pulling a few out of the mud.
Yeah. Later on you'll do the caber.
That's the last event.
And the caber is, what's the skill in the caber? It's a different sort of skill, is it?
It's the skill of flipping it over, and you want it to land on 12 o'clock right in front of you. So we have a back judge, a side judge. So if it doesn't go over, the side judge will give you the angle.
While Griff makes his way around the games, we have our own special event planned, and Griff doesn't know about it yet, even though he is the main attraction.
There we are. Dara, does that read okay?
Yeah, I can see that. Beat the Griff, a rowing race.
No, I think it's a rowing race.
Rowing race, yeah. Yeah, why don't we tighten that up a bit? Here, hang on. This is the best bit though. Here. Look, Rory, look.
But that is actually taller than Griff
That is actually, yeah, it is, yeah.
It makes him look quite handsome, though.
So the weird thing is, his eyes will follow you around the tent.
They do, yeah.
Who wouldn't want to beat him? Who wouldn't want to beat this in a rowing race?
What, you mean that sort of smug Englishman?
Yeah.
Pretending to be Welsh.
If the rowing race doesn't work, we can use him as a target for the hammer throw.
That's a great idea, yeah. OK, let's get the punters in.
I've just come down from the Isle of Skye.
I'm very conscious now, funnily. I know it's weird, isn't it? But I am conscious all the time that I'm not wearing any underpants. I expect Lindsay Lohan feels like this all day.
All the lassies say hello, down where's your trousers?
Are you rowers?
Welcome to Beat the Griff.
What's your previous rowing experience?
Purely recreational.
That'll do. If you saw someone like that as your opponent, a smug Englishman pretending to be Welsh.
Yeah.
I'd be fairly confident I could beat him.
Hello, welcome to Beat the Griff.
What do you have to do? How do I beat Griff?
You don't, Griff.
Yeah, you
but
what do I do?
Apparently there's a rowing race being organised.
Yes.
You versus the pick of the Highlands.
Yes.
A load of people have signed up to try and beat you.
Righto, fair enough.
In a single scull
You've
rowing
been really
race.
enthusiastic. The picture has helped.
Donald, where are your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow through the streets.
Can you beat that?
Griff is having a toss at the moment. No, he's not. He's throwing a hammer. He's throwing a hammer. My mistake.
The race is the last competition of the day, so in the meantime, we have a go at the other events.
Well, okay, this is where... This is where you went. This is where you went.
Was it?
And this is where I went.
Yes. There's no... I'm not even attempting to compete. I'm just trying to spur him on, that's all, yeah.
Griff is the most competitive man in the universe.
Get out of the way. But Dara really looks like one of those guys, doesn't he? Ooh.
What's that, is it?
Yeah.
That's it, is it?
That's it, yeah.
I need to go in this.
There's no need.
I definitely need to go in this.
I know, there's no need to be coy.
Dara needs an opponent. Clearly, Griff's not built for these kind of sports, and anyway, he needs to conserve his energy for the rowing.
Something like that.
And the big fellas look a bit big. Luckily, Dee, the game's over 35 champion, is up for a bit of action.
And what are we going to have on this wager then?
Fiver. Oh, yeah. Fiver it is.
Okay. All right, well, I'll take side bets on this.
Yeah,
you two get yourself prepared.
The arena here.
I've got to work the... I've got to work the games.
It's as if he was born to this. He looks so authentic. Not bad, Dara.
That's really bad.
Not a practice. That's the first one.
That was rubbish. That was really bad.
That was great.
Okay.
That was fantastic. Okay.
Let the games commence.
Okay.
Hold a bit back, Dee. Hold a bit back.
This could be a good battle.
She's good.
This could be good.
She's good.
This could be
No,
good.
I've got a tenner on you to win.
Really?
But I only got 2-1 from the miserable mean bookie.
Yeah, he's quite scroungy, isn't the bookie? 2-1. Have you seen the amount of money that's foreign? Wads of it.
I tell you, if Dara gets good at this, we're not going to see him again. He's going to be off across the Highlands for the rest of the summer. Searing. Probably more money than stand-up in it, I should think.
Nice big twirl, Dara. Nice big twirl.
Jesus Christ!
Good.
Yes!
Give us a D. D.
Oh, it's close.
That's tight. Oh, that's tight. This is the big one. I'm genuinely quite nervous now. Yeah.
Good luck, Dara. 20 quid, Dara.
This is for Ireland. Oh, no, not as good.
It's good.
Yeah, that's
I think it's all to play for.
Where does he get that strength in his wrists from?
No, didn't get any further. That's shattering. The last one wasn't good at all. It's giving her a window of opportunity. It's that tight.
Well, maybe.
Dara has only thrown half the distance that a professional could achieve, but nonetheless the final result is too close to call, and the measure is out. First Dara's throw,
The old world record.
then Dee's.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And Dee has friends in the right places.
All bets are off. None and void. Bookie takes all, I'm afraid.
Hang on.
Behave yourself. Dara, it's yours. You won.
There's my competitor.
Taking that tenner.
Oh, wait.
It's never been seen on television before, Griff handing over money.
No, I'm trying to cut this the wrong way round. I was only taking bets on D. There's the original stake.
There's a stake, plus the 20.
There's the 20, okay. All right.
You see?
Out of all of those who signed up for the Beat the Griff race, we now have to pick a likely contender.
We've had a discussion, haven't we? And we've decided that Angus is the man.
Okay, well, look, what I want to do, just to make it...
Put your knickers
funky,
on.
No, I would want to put... I'm unhappy about rowing with no pants on.
Hang on. Hey, Griff, remember this morning you were talking about, like, tartan and everything?
Yeah.
He's a guy called Angus Scott in a pair of jeans. You, Griff Rhys Jones, are the one dressed head to toe in tartan and tweed.
Oh, my hat.
Angus, you're representing Scotland now.
Come on, Angus. Come on, Angus.
You're the Andy Murray of rowing.
Without even looking now, I'm going for Angus.
I'm going to go for Griff.
Okay, how much are you giving on?
Okay, what, 50-50 horse? We'll do straight back,
straight.
even. So,
25
quid.
25 quid.
Give me 25 quid.
I won't at the end of this.
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Come on, Angus.
Grip.
Little right.
Grip.
It's a simple course, from the shore, around the white buoy, and back again.
Oh, God.
I haven't got the stamina for it.
Come on, Angus.
Keep going, Grip. Straight.
Right, Angus.
Straight.
Right. Come on. Did we pick a guy who's never rowed a boat before in his life?
Where is the man?
The 50-year-old man is taking great pleasure in beating the 17-year-old.
Wait, Grip.
Keep going.
Griff's gone the wrong way round.
Drama. Griff has lost one of his rullocks. The rullocks, by the way, are the small thing that the oar sits in.
Oh, no.
Shame on you if you thought anything different.
Rab, he's lost an oar.
Oh, this is genuinely tense, but...
What's he
okay, they're going to
doing?
hit each other. Okay, right, hard.
No thought in his head to find 25 quid at all.
That's right. I just lost my thing there.
Okay, Griff, that's it. Back.
Come on, Angus.
Grip, back. Grip.
Come on, Angus.
Yes. Think of my money, Griff. Let's do it.
Poor Angus, humiliated on national television by a Welshman in a skirt.
Superior technique is winning out.
Correction, a cheating Welshman in a skirt.
Angus, come on here.
Well done.
Angus, come over here. I've got to...
Come on, good man.
Come over here, man.
Well done, Angus.
Angus, they're more complicated. Come here, because look, I've got a little secret to let you into, Angus. Here, lift up that boat. That's half the weight of your boat. I'm sorry about that. Just before I started. When you go in a rowing race, go down and check both boats, because one of them is a good deal lighter than the other one.
One's got an engine on the back as well.
Very good. Well done. Okay. And the next.
My boy. My boy, Griff.
I knew you wouldn't want to lose.
And finally, the old boiler has warmed up and is ready to let off a bit of steam. Not Griff, but the Vic 32.
We've had to return the Highland gear to the hire shop, although it definitely tickled our fancies. Just to be clear, the Puffer will take us on to where we meet our next boat, a yacht, which is entered into a race that will take us all the way to Oban.
We're going to go and see Nick, the captain.
Where are we going to? Are we joining a race? No, we're not racing on this.
Hello? Mr. Nick.
Permission to come aboard.
Too late, we're on.
Griff may have a history of taking the helm, but Rory has a reputation of crashing boats. Somebody should warn Captain Nick.
Come to port.
How annoyed will Griff be if he finds out I'm actually steering this?
We don't take turns.
I know, but he's very, very...
Does he gets upset?
Does he?
Yes. Gently now. Come to port. About to hit a yacht.
Do we want to hit the yacht or not, Nick?
No, better. The insurance company might be upset.
Okay. But good fun anyway.
Well, it adds excitement to life.
The strange thing about being on a steamboat is how quiet it is, but also how much hard work. It's 20 shovels of coal every 20 minutes.
Lovely.
Dara. Is there anybody there?
I can hear you, Rory. Can you hear me?
I can hear you so clearly. It's amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it incredible? You think we were like almost in the same room?
Well, I can actually see you.
You can see me? Wow, you really are good at this tube thing, aren't you?
Here's a question for you, Dara. Guess who is steering the ship?
Oh, shut up. I'm only taking over because you're speaking down the phone.
He's not barking instructions. Well, he is, but just leave the word instructions off the end of that.
Do you want us to put more coal on?
I'll tell you what, Dara, a little treat for you.
Yes?
Hold your hand out by each other and drop a little sweetie down for you.
Oh! Hey!
And if you're a good boy, you can have another one.
Thank you very much. It's a cough sweet. Nice work, my friend.
That's right.
And the other one's lower. The other one's lower.
That's a good one.
Coast Guard will be saying, you know, who's making sound signals in the sound of Dara?
They're here.
Yeah, well done.
They're here.
This is a special treat for you, Dara. In here we have the, I think it's a 14-year-old Jura, which has been aged in a Pinot Noir.
Having played out all our childhood fantasies about wrecking a steamboat, it was time to tuck into the free food and drink we'd managed to blag so far. Lamb from the estate and whiskey from the distillery.
They managed to whip up a 14-year aged wine just in time for you to arrive.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Well, I rang ahead 14 years ago.
Yeah.
No. Do you want one as well?
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I love an
God, this is heaven.
Doesn't that look good?
That is amazing.
What does the whiskey taste like?
It tastes very rich, and you get a certain sense of the wine that it was casked in.
Musty?
Not musty,
Not at all, no.
Dark?
Like a sweaty man coming out of a gym. No,
well, I'm just thinking sort of the flavour of Rory. The deep, interesting scent of Rory.
I'm looking at it. It doesn't smell of it, but it is ruddy. You've got to admit, it is ruddy.
It's not peaty and or medicinal, is it? It's more. It's smoother vanilla. It's more sort of sulphury.
It's strong, like you, Rory.
It's strong like me. It's bright red like me.
Slightly out of control.
Go.
Oh God, that's good.
Good.
That's really good.
We're in heaven.
Thank you very much. I don't think I'd prefer to have the actual Pinot Noir rather than the whiskey.
With the lamb, yeah.
The Pinot Noir.
After a day steaming, we make it to Crewf Haven. Next morning, there's a race, a leg of the West Highland Yachting Week. We need to go ashore to sign in. And this seems to be a more elaborate procedure than we had expected.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
You go ahead.
Very nice. Great drummer. That's never not embarrassing, yeah?
I think we've come to the wrong place.
God, imagine if we have. Yeah. Imagine we go, this is not a Trish Marsh. We'll do another 3 men in the boat, right?
Well, what a surprise.
Keep an eye for it.
All I can say is we'd better win the race after that.
Perhaps, Griff, it's more sensible not to win. Next morning, Griff was up and about early, eyeing up the competition with Ross, whose boat we would be borrowing for the race.
Our main job is just to look good on the water, I think.
Dear, don't tell the others that. Do you understand how competitive they are?
Until we get on board.
West Highland Yachting Week is one of Scotland's largest sailing events, and we'll be up against 120 other yachts on a 17-mile sail up to the Firth of Lorne to Oban.
Something you should know, Ross, though, that Griff is a very good sailor. Dara and I are completely incompetent.
No, you're
we
not.
learn to
Don't do
sail.
yourself down.
We do once a year. Once a year for 9 days, we get shouted at by you and taught the same things we learned the year before, but have forgotten.
The Truant was built on the Clyde in 1905 by William Fife, the Enzo Ferrari of boat builders. Ross has spent years restoring it to its original condition, and now he's a worried man. She's an exceptional yacht with an unexceptional crew.
Okay, bear away, Griff. Bearing away. Behind this boat here.
At the start, it's a little bit hectic, but we mustn't cross the line before that gun sounds.
That's tight. Good stuff.
Harden up.
Do you know what's happening there? Do you know what's happening? No, I don't have that.
I'm falling over. Help me, somebody.
I've got the tiller.
Have you got the tiller? Okay.
And that's our gun, and we're off.
Okay. Okay. Oh, not that name.
Crazy.
Okay.
Start
Keep
picking
an
him
eye
up
on this
now.
red bloke.
Yeah, he's dead ahead, just on your port side.
There's a red
Sail right
flag on the
by
boat in
take
front
his
of us.
wind.
Okay, we're the overtaking boat, don't forget.
Yeah.
Tell me if you want me to dip him.
Head on up, go above him, Griff.
We'll go above him.
We have some type
Mind your back section.
Dip anyone.
Mind your coat.
Okay, fine. Okay, we'll sit here. I'm standing by for
Sorry
Jack.
to shout at you.
That's all right.
I'm shouting at you. I'm just instructing because we've got this big red boat here. And we want to
That is your
Look here,
slogan.
we're going to overtake this boat.
I'm not shouting at you, I'm just instructing you. That's bad parenting in a nutshell.
The crucial part of the race is at the buoy, where we have to make a sharp right turn to take us up the coast.
Which side do we
We're
leave?
leaving it on our starboard side.
Okay.
It's said that whoever makes the turn first has the advantage. And it seems that every other boat in our class knows this.
Right. Round we go.
Let us get to windward of all these boats.
Okay, all right.
Pull it back towards you, pull it back towards you.
They're not going, these guys. What are they doing? Come on.
We need room! We need room! We need room! We need room!
No. Tack, guys. Come on.
Okay, bear away,
with them?
bear away.
I know, what are they doing? Evil business. We have to launch a protest against these guys. We should have stayed on our tack for longer, cleared all of them, and then tacked. The mistake we made was tacking into amongst them and finding that the boat immediately to our downwind of us, or upwind of us, was, not upwind, I mean, yeah, well, nearer the mark, was actually, had not tacked, had just stayed on their course. Then when we tried to sort of overcome that, we found that we had this big green bastard who'd come in and tacked on. Now, he was the one who shouldn't have done that.
What Griff is saying in a nutshell, what do you think? It wasn't his fault.
Yeah,
No,
basically, all you should take from that is big green bastard. That's all you should take from that.
No, it was my fault. I accept that it was My error to tack too soon.
By the way, this is the way Griff talks all the time on these trips. We actually just stop listening.
Once out in open water, all we can do is find the wind and bomb on up the coast as fast as we can.
There's a lot of water coming over here.
Yeah, I used to sit there.
You used to sit there?
I used to sit there, yeah, where that ocean is now.
Really? It's been reclaimed, has it?
One thing is sure, this is a hell of a way to see Scotland, if you can actually take your eyes off the race.
I will say this for sailing races. Or maybe an endurance test, but you do get to eat a sandwich and have a drink midway through.
Yeah. Jensen Button, does he have a drink halfway around the train?
I don't think that in the pit he stops and has a sandwich, no.
I think there's a mini bar in his car, doesn't he?
During the race, several protests have already been lodged with the race committee about our boy incident. So even at the end, we'll have no idea what our final position is.
Stand by to harden up. Stand by. Start hardening up. Start hardening.
In fact, the finish line itself is a little bit confusing.
Start hardening. Harden. That's us, Griff. That's us. Is it? Yeah. That's the finish. Hey, we finished!
That's us finished, that's us!
Yeah, I thought the finish was... I've just done a
You know what? Your speech was longer than your instructions for the finish. We're still like, whoa!
Oh, yeah!
It's a race hat.
He raised his hat to the finish.
The ending came very suddenly because we all thought the ending was further along. But then somebody went, and we went, oh, it's over. That's how yacht races end. A man goes, and then you just stop.
Next time, our journey continues north.
Testing our sailing skills.
Go on, something. I can hear it ripping.
Our fishing skills.
I've got my fish. I've got it. I'm on.
And Rory's skills at blagging yet more free whiskey.
We get more remote and the boat becomes more crowded. 3 men become 4.
I feel like I'm a pawn in a game here. I'm being drawn into a maelstrom of bitchiness and gossip.
But hang on, Griff, what about the race? Where do we come in the race?
Which class were we?
We were class 7.
That's 4, 5, 7. Second!
Ha! You'll take that.
And the adventure continues Thursday at 8. A homemade flavoured beer showdown between Oz and Hugh on the way next as they continue their mission to raise the bar. The good and the bad bits of 2010. Charlie Brooker looks back at the year in an hour here on BBC 2.